obuweereza bwaffe tukufule bwaffe tuwanirire eka tuwanire obuweereza bwaffe.
Open your Bible to Zephaniah chapter 3.
Tubikule Bayibuli mu kitabo kya Zephaniah sura eyokusatu.
Very few people can open very fast.
Bantu batono nnyo abasobola okukulawo bweru.
Zephaniah chapter 3.
Zephaniah sura eyokusatu.
We are all going to read verse 17.
Pena tugenda kusoma olunyiriro olw'okumi.
Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 17.
Zephaniah sura eyokusatu.
Are we ready?
Twetegese.
Somebody first of all stand up and read to see where they have been ready.
Omuntu omusooka oyimirire osome obeere nga oba akasa emitima gy'abooluganda.
Stand up and read.
Oluganda Sam.
Verse 17.
Zephaniah 3:17. The Lord your God is with you. He is mighty to save. He will take great delight in you. He will quiet you with his love. He will rejoice over you with singing.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
All of us, let's stand up and read. Lord our God.
Timukama katonda waffe.
Let me tell you how we are going to read.
Leka nkubwire engeri gy'ogenda okusoma.
The Lord our God is with us. He is mighty to save, and He will take delight in us. He will quiet us with His love, and He will rejoice over us with singing. Have you understood? Instead of you, you will put us. Let's read. The Lord our God is with us. He is mighty to save. He will take delight in us. He will quiet us with His love, and He will rejoice over us with His singing. Hallelujah. Sit down. It's one of the things I discovered as we were in the leaders' meeting. One of the days I was the one to lead in the morning. And when I was sharing from this verse, the Lord opened my eyes to see something which I wanted to share briefly with you before I share the message. That part is, He will rejoice over you with singing. The Lord sings. Have you found in the Bible? So the Lord does what? The Lord. How many of us sang to the Lord this morning? We sang to God, isn't it? Why do we sing to God? We sing to God to worship Him. We sing to God to express our gratitude. We sing to God to say, Lord, thank you for what you have done. Thank you for what you are. God also responds with singing. So we sing to God and God sings to us. I sing to God and God sings to me. Why does God sing to us? God sings to us to express His love towards us. Are we together? We sing to worship Him. Who here has somebody ever sang to you at a personal level? I want to see. Yes. And if somebody has ever sang, very few people. I will so fall in love. Not even you mean even when you're in the world. No one nobody has ever sung to tell you how you okay, when you came to nobody has ever discouraged. I want to see We sing to God.
tuyimbira Mukama,
And God sings to us.
Mukama tuyimbira.
That's our relationship.
Eyo enkolagana yaffe ne Katonda.
I sing to tell him he
Yimbira
loves me.
okumuga nti Mukama twagala webaza.
God also sings to
Naye
tell me
n'ayimba
he loves me.
ng'agamba nti anjagala.
Do you know why you have never heard God singing?
Omanyi lwaki towulirangako Katonda ng'ayimba?
You don't open your ear to hear.
Toggulawo matu okumuwuliriza.
From Marcos, you want to hear God sing? How many of us want to hear the voice of
Bameka
God?
abagala okuwulira eddoboozi lya Katonda ng'akuyimbiramu.
You want to hear God sing?
Bw'oyagala owulire Katonda ng'ayimba.
I will never forget one of my dreams.
Sijja kwerabira ekimu ku birooto byange.
I heard such a wonderful song that no one
Nawulira oluyimba olusinga nga tewali n'omuyala alunyimbideko.
and the beauty of the voice.
Era n'obulungi bw'eddoboozi.
And the beauty of the voice.
N'obulungi bw'amaloboozi.
When I woke up, I felt so bad.
Bwe nasuuka ne mpulira bubi nnyo.
I told myself,
Neegamba,
how I wish
senga
I could record that music.
nsobola okubeera nga ndikodinga oluyimba olwo.
Unfortunately,
Naye ebyembi
you cannot record songs in your dreams.
tosobola kubeera nga olikodinga nyimba mu birooto.
I wanted to lift up your hand.
Njagala oyimusa omukono gwo.
He said, Lord, I thank you
Ogambe Mukama nkwebaza
because you are with us.
kubanga oli naffe.
I thank you
Nkwebaza
because you love us.
kubanga otwagala.
I thank you
Nkwebaza
because you do not only listen to our
kubanga
songs,
totuwuliriza kuwuliriza
you also sing to
ne
us.
wabula otuyimbira.
God loves us.
Katonda atwagala.
He loves us
Atwagala.
to the extent that He sings to us.
Atuyimbira n'okutuyimbira.
When you sing to God,
Oyimbira Katonda.
listen to God sing to you.
N'owulira naye akuyimbira.
Put that down.
Mukono gwo okuteeka wansi.
There was a day Ruth sang a song.
Waliwo olunaku lumu Luusi bwe yayimba oluyimba.
I think that was last service.
Ndowooza olusoma lyo eryolwagwa service ewedde.
She sang a song, recorded a song,
Yayimba oluyimba n'alukwata oba n'alurekodinga
and sent it to me by one.
n'alumusindikira ku WhatsApp.
I told myself,
Neegamba
how do you respond to a song?
oddamu otya eri oluyimba.
How do you respond to a song?
Omuntu akuyimbira gw'omuddamu otya.
When I say I love you,
Kwegamba nkwagala.
brother, some people are so poor.
Abantu abamu baavu.
All they always say is thank you.
Kyandise okugamba webale. Omuntu agamba nkwagala webale. Jackie I love Jackie nkwagala.
Okay, thank you.
Kale webale.
That is spiritual poverty.
Ekyo kitegeeza okubeera omwaku mu mwoyo.
So when Ruth sang a song to
Luusi
me
bwe yanyimbira oluyimba
and sent it to me,
n'anduusindikira.
I sang a song,
Nange ne nnyimba
I
oluyimba.
recorded it,
Nange ne
and
lukoleka.
sent
Ne lumusindikira.
it. You want to listen to my answer?
Wagala kuwulira oluyimba lwange.
But then sing your
Saba
song.
oyimba. Saba onyimbire nange nkuyimbire.
Hallelujah.
Mukama yeebaze.
Please, the children are supposed to go down. I am sorry.
Abaana wansi.
But you have heard about the testimony about their ministry. Yeah?
Okuweereza bwammwe amina.
When you go forward about, tell everybody.
Bw'obanga ogenda
The mighty ministry.
mugambe nti obuweereza bwange bw'amaanyi.
Let me tell you what many of us are very poor at doing.
Leka mbabuleko ebintu ebimu abamu tetulemedde okukola tuli baavu mu bintu ebyo.
What we are seeing in our ministry now,
Tetulaba muweereza bwaffe.
even what we have seen in our ministry here in
Ne
Kampala,
tetulabye muweereza bwaffe wano e Kampala.
if we were to start testifying about
Nga twali kutandika nga tugenda kujulira Mukama kulaba ebiriwo.
which ministry have you heard that the dead have been raised to life?
Mwera kintu wali olabireko nti abafu babazuukusiza okuva abafu babazuukusiza ne baddamu okubeera abalamu.
We are too poor
Tuli baavu nnyo
that we don't say it.
tetusobola na
To
kukyogerako.
the extent that
Nti n'okutuuka nti
brethren with tiny headache,
abantu bajja kunaala nnyo omutwe omutono.
they start running all over
Bajja kutandika okugenda buli wamu.
to people who pour water on
Era
them.
abantu abategeka amazzi.
Then they pay for the water
Basasulira amazzi.
and go back
Bateje
and
waka.
remain with demons.
Basigale n'emisimu gyabwe.
Because people don't
Kubanga
know
abantu tebamanyi
in our midst.
nti mu masekkati gaffe
In one of the churches,
abagamu ku makanisa
the brethren have appointed
abooluganda balondebwa
a team in charge, somebody as director of testimonies,
nga baateekawo oli nti no yakulembera abagenda ogw'obujulizi
and form a team
era n'akola ttiimu
that is recording only what God is doing.
eyo nga bakola bukozi bawandiika ebyo Katonda
God
byakola.
is doing so much all over when they go there.
What is
Foreign
addressing
God is working all over that. But because we don't talk about it, very soon, people just thinking that no, in the ministry, God is not doing it. The things that we are humble, not to talk about it. But I would like you to know the Lord is with us. Hallelujah. In the sharing this morning, I will share with you a meditation. One of my meditations. As I started looking at the life of many brethren, a number of brethren are going through defeat. A number of believers have been defeated. They have been defeated because of the circumstances they passed through in the past. They have been defeated even because of their relationship with other believers. They have been so hurt by other believers to the extent that even though this thing is not happening in their lives, no one is hurting them. They are still living in the life of the past. We are Bible to the book of Job. Chapter 43. The last chapter of the book of Job. If I were to title what I'm sharing with you this morning, I will call it the winning attitude. The victorious attitude. How to win in life in spite of the struggles of life. How to overcome in spite of the difficult people who are surrounded you, who have bullied you. How to be victorious inside the difficult people around you. Job chapter 4. Chapter 43. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yes, 42. The last. Are we there? I want somebody to read the chapter for us. From verse 7 to the end.
Job chapter 42 from verse 7 to the end. And it reads, after the Lord had said these things to Job, he said to Eliphaz the Temanite, I'm hungry with you and your two friends, because you have not spoken of me what is right, as my servant Job has. So now, take 7 bulls and 7 rams, and go to my servant Job, and sacrifice a burnt offering for yourselves. My servant Job will pray for you, and will accept this prayer, and not deal with you according to your folly. You have not spoken of me what is right, as my servant Job has. So Eliphaz the Temanite, Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite did what the Lord told them, and the Lord accepted Job's prayer. After Job had prayed for his friends, the Lord made him prosperous again, and gave him twice as much as he had before. All his brothers and sisters and everyone who had known him before came and ate with him in his house. They comforted and consoled him over all the trouble he had, over all the trouble the Lord had brought upon him. and each one gave him a piece of silver and a gold ring. The Lord blessed the latter part of Job's life more than the first. He had 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, 1,000 yoke of oxen, and 1,000 donkeys. He also had 7 sons and 3 daughters. The first daughter he named Jemima, the second Keziah, and the third Karen Apuch. Nowhere in all the land where there were found women.
Nowhere there.
Nowhere. Sorry, bring your part. Nowhere in all the land were there found women as beautiful as Job's daughters, and their father granted them an inheritance along their brothers. After this, Job lived 140 years. He saw his children and their children to the 4th generation, and so he died, all and full of years.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Is that a wonderful ending?
Yes.
I want us to see the secret of victory. Job was such a mighty man. Respectable. Rich. Then a calamity came upon his life. Everything destroyed. His children died. His animals destroyed. Everything. He was brought to zero. And the Bible says, when his friends heard about it, they came. And for 7 days, they sat with him. And could not say one word. What were they going to say? Look at Job. Job was only managing to see them because they were pleased. All over. Job was smelling. And Job's wife could not stay there because the wife of Job cursed God. And it's better you die. When this friend of his served him, after a time, they told him, God must be punishing you because of your sin. They accused him and accused him and accused him. But you know that Job was not. They will speak and speak and speak. 40 chapters of the Bible. Speaking to a wounded man, to a man shattered, to a man ringed by the hand of God, whose fault it was not. It was not his fault. A righteous man. That was the point of conflict between spiritual powers. A man that God was using to prove to the devil that this is a man of integrity. He had committed no sin, yet he was being accused of sin. Job was hurt. Job was hurt. At one time, Job said, I wish. When was I ever born? Why was not? Why were I not buried as a stillborn child in the womb of my mother? Why was I born to see all this trouble? Is that I remember when I used to sit at the city gate, and when I spoke, everyone was silent. Here are people whose parents could not even take care of my sheep and been accused of all types of things. Job said, how I wish I could see God face to face. Then I will tell him my case. I will argue my case with him. And I will tell God, It is not fair, oh God. But along the way, Job said, I know my Redeemer liveth. And in the end, he will stand upon the earth. So after all that Job went through, God appeared to him and to his friends. The time came, God appeared to him. Listen to what God said. What God said to the people who had angered Job, who had forced him against Job. He told them, the leader, I am angry with you, and we are two friends. Because you have not spoken what is right, told me what is right, as my servant Job. So he told them, you are wrong. You have sinned. You have committed sin. Then he told them what to do. He said, so now, take 7 bulls and 7 rams. Everyone listen. Because many of us hurt people and live as if they don't know what to do. He told them, take 7 rams, 7 bulls, and come to me. Is that what the Bible says? He said, go to my servant Job and sacrifice a bundle. He told them, you are going to go to Job and acknowledge the fact that you are wrong. And you are not going to go empty-handed. You will look for 7 bulls, 7 rams, and go to Job and tell Job, we are guilty. We have come to offer sacrifice for ourselves. And the Lord said, and my servant Job will pray for you. My servant Job will pray for you. You will repent, and my servant Job will pray for you. And I will accept his prayer. I will not deal with you according to your fault. It is foolishness to wrong anybody. It is stupidity to wound anyone. You destroy yourself by stepping on the feet of somebody. As you relate with people, watch out. Watch out that you don't wound them. Watch out that you don't step on their feet. So he told them, you go to my servant Job. You offer your sacrifice. Then my servant Job will pray for you. Your sacrifice will be a sign of your repentance. I will forgive you, but that will not be enough. Somebody whom you wrong, we need to pray for you. He said, you have not spoken of me what is right. The Bible says, so these people did what? And the Lord accepted Job's prayer. God, he said, God, who is morally upright. When we wrong somebody, God says it is wrong. And it does not matter who it is. If you wrong somebody, you have a problem. When you wrong somebody, you have wronged God. When you step on the feet of someone, you have stepped on in the future. So there are two things there. One, the fact that these people committed sin, they wounded Job, and when they wounded Job, they were guilty. Listen, brethren, when they went to Job and offered their sacrifice, verse 10 says, after Job had prayed for his friends, the Lord made him prosperous again and gave him twice as much as he had. The repentance of the people led God to forgive them. But the prosperity of Job was not yet restored. How was the prosperity of Job restored? Job needed to forgive. And Job needed to pray. I'll read to you what I wrote. It is after Job prayed for his friend that God prospered him. Job's friend needed to repent in order not to be dealt with according to their fullness. But Job needed to forgive them and pray for them for his prosperity to be restored. When the difficult situation people bring you through is over, you need to triumph over the heart, over the pain, over the people. You need a change of attitude. You need the right attitude to deal with the people who are dead. It is the right attitude, not the repentance of the people that will bring your prosperity. It is the way you begin to relate with the people who wounded you, and not their repentance that will release your life. The blessing of God that will come over your life is not based on the fact that you say I was right. God knows you were right. God knows you have done nothing wrong. And God knows that the people have repented. But there is something still blocking you. And what is it that is still blocking you? The attitude in your heart. The way you look at those people. The way you feel when you see those people. The way when the people appear, how you immediately withdraw. The way you have given them in your heart. You have coldness towards them. The fact that you have closed the chapter towards them. The people repented, but the prosperity of Job was only restored after Job had prayed for them, and after Job had released them. I want you to know, brethren, you may be the one blocking your life. You may be the one who was imprisoned in your life. The many people have come near you. The many people have wounded you. When you pray for them, God will no longer judge them. Or let's say, when they come and repent, God will no longer judge them. But when you don't forgive, and when you don't pray for them, their prosperity is not released. Their repentance takes away the judgment of God. But their forgiveness and your prayer for them restore your prosperity. I do not need the judgment of my brother. I do not need the blood, my brothers, my blood. We need to ask ourselves, what are we looking for? Are we looking for God to judge the people who are wrong? Or we are looking for our right relationship with God? Are we looking for the blessing that comes only from God alone? Or you have remained on one spot and said these people have done this, they have done this to me, and brethren, this is the life of many people. Because the world we live in is a world where we step on people's feet and they step on our feet. They will repent, but their repentance does not release our faith. It is our attitude towards those who wrong us, who repented to God. Our attitude towards them is what we unblock our prosperity is restored based on how we deal with people who have wronged us. The trouble people bring upon you is the raw material to take you to heart. Have you come so near to the breakthrough? So near to the winning point? So near to cross the line? And just one tiny thing is keeping you from the Lord restoring. The Lord. God made him to prosper again and gave him twice as much as he had before. The insults you receive, the slander you receive, all the evil spoken about, all the evil people have done are raw material God has given to you. And God is watching. How will you react? The way you react will lead God to use that suffering to unblock your prosperity. After Job had prayed, not after his friend had prayed. After Job had forgiven them and prayed for them, God knew Job has the right to wounded him. And that may be what God is waiting for. God may be waiting. That you say, Lord, they wounded me. But I forgive. And I pray for them. And I pray for them. And I release them. As you release your brother, God releases your brother. As you release your brother, and pray for your brother, God releases your brother. I'm sharing with you something. Have you wondered? That some people work so hard, and some churches are just blocked. Some ministries are just blocked. This one has done this for now. I'll have nothing to do. If you sit this side, you will sit the other side. If it's the one leading prayer, you are so cool. If you think that he will want to greet you after the meeting, you will go very fast. That's what witchcraft is. It's one day God spoke to me. God spoke to me. God told me that if you permit your life to be controlled by the action of anybody, by what anyone does to you, then you are bewitched. And for some people, their witches are their brothers. Because he said this to me. Okay, I will no longer. For some people, their husband have become their witch. Their wives have become their witches. For some people, even their pastors is a witch to them. Why? He did this to me. He said this about me. So immediately you see them, so excited. You were singing. But you were immediately you enter. The song disappears. What has happened? You are destroying yourself. The prosperity that was when we have triumphed over difficult circumstances, we should also triumph over the difficult people and the attitudes. Triumph over the circumstance. You have gone through the circumstance, and the circumstance no longer triumph over the people. Triumph over the attitude. There's a winning attitude. It's the attitude that says, I will not be controlled by people. I will not be controlled by what people do, by what people say. My attitude towards those who hurt me may be standing in my way. I must not only forgive, I must set out to liberate and win those who hurt me. My leadership and my life depends on my attitude towards those who hurt me. Get it ready. Your life depends on your attitude towards those who have spoken evil of you, towards those who have slandered you, towards those who have rejected you, towards those who have treated you like rubbish, towards those who have persecuted you. Brother was sharing with us. He told us about the leader of the Methodist Church, John Wesley. John Wesley was a holy man of God. Uncompromising. They had a brother, Charles Wesley. And John Wesley was the leader of the Methodist. How many of us know about the Methodist Church? Yes, he's the founder. He was not yet married. Then he saw his sister in the church and started relating with the sister and agreed to marry the sister. And there was another brother in that church who went to his elder brother Charles and told Charles Wesley, John has stolen away my wife. That's the girl we have accepted to marry. Which was a lie. Charles Wesley traveled where he was throughout the night to where John Wesley was. When he came, he insulted John Wesley. He said, "By a child of God." John Wesley did not say one word. Then he got this brother and this sister whom John Wesley was married and got them married. Then this brother left the church, taking most of the brethren, left 20 people. John Wesley said no one word. Then 6 years after, this brother died, who married her sister. Then it's a story. Then Charles Wesley had discovered shortly afterwards the fact that what he had was a lie. He came back to John Wesley and the same way he had insulted him. He repented and cried. His brother told him, Charles, you are a very gifted man. Very able. In a difficult moment of my life, you abandoned me. But the little I knew, I've continued the work. And God has blessed me. That woman was meant to be John Wesley's wife. She lived to be 87 years without a husband. Then John Wesley married, and the wife was a scandal. The wife used to hold John Wesley by his hair and pulling him around. John Wesley that was not meant to be the wife of John Wesley. Then after a time, she also died. So John Wesley, that was meant to be the wife. The other wife. Then John Wesley continued preaching his gospel. Then his very close friend, Whitefield, Judge Whitefield. He wrote terrible things on him on the paper. The fact that John Wesley was preaching heresy, all sorts of things. When John Wesley saw it, his closest friend, his brother had denied him. Now his friend is writing about it. He read it. He said, George says, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm preaching. And has written about me all over. But God, you know. Then he told himself, but John Wesley goes his way and continued his work. Some time later, his friend discovered what he wrote. Determine your prosperity. Not the way people preach. The way you handle gospel facts. Are you understand? The way you treat gospel facts. The way you are treating gospel facts. Determine your prosperity. Not the way the people are preaching. It is not the action of people towards me that decides what happened to me. It's my reaction. God will bless me if I forgive my friend. For me, it is my attitude. And for my friend, it is their repentance that will take away the judgment of God. For me, it is my attitude towards my friend that will determine the prosperity of God. Their repentance takes away the judgment of God. Most of the time we are always caught up. I'm the one who is right. I'm the one who is right. I'm the one who is right. Therefore, God does not stand with you just because you are right. God stands with you because your attitude towards those who hurt you is correct. Right attitude is a winning attitude. Meaning of the hard work we put in may not bring reward because in our hearts we have imprisoned many people. You can work hard and make no progress because the people hurt you,
abantu
they
abakulumya
have repented.
bo beenenya
But
naye
you have not forgiven them.
tonaba
You
kubasonyiwa
have not prayed for them.
era tonaba kubasabira.
The Bible says,
Bayibuli egamba
after Job
yobu
had prayed for
ng'amaze
his friend,
okusabira mikwano gye,
after Job
yobu
had prayed for
ng'amaze
his friend,
okusabira mikwano gye,
a number of things happened.
bintu bingi byabaawo.
One,
Ekisooka,
God made him prosperous again.
Katonda yaddamu n'amugaggawaza.
Are we together?
Tuli wamu?
That is number one.
Ekyo kyasooka.
God made him
Katonda
prosperous again.
yaddamu n'amugaggawaza.
That's number one.
Ekyo ekisooka.
Number two,
Ekyokubiri,
God gave him twice as much as he had before.
Katonda n'akubisaamu emirundi ebiri ebyalina.
Number one,
Ekisooka,
God made him
Katonda
prosperous again.
yaddamu n'amugaggawaza.
How many of us do not want to be prosperous after we have failed and failed and failed? Number two,
Ekyokubiri,
God gave him twice as he
Katonda
had before.
n'akubisaamu emirundi ebiri ebyalina.
Number three,
Ekyokusatu,
all his brothers
baganda
and
bonna
sisters
ne bannyina
and everyone
na buli
who
omu
had known him
yali amumanyi
came and ate with him in his house.
n'abawo n'alya naye mu nnyumba ye.
What is that?
Kitegeeza ki?
His fellowship was restored.
Okuzza okubeera nga assa kimu
God restored his relationship again.
yalizaawo enkolagana ye n'abantu abalala.
That's number three.
Ekyakusatu.
Number four,
Ekyokuna,
they comforted and consoled him over all his trouble.
ne bamuzzaamu amaanyi era ne bamugumya olw'ebizibu ebyo byonna.
They ministered to him.
Baaweereza gy'ali.
Job received ministers from all over.
okuweerezanga okuva eri abantu bangi nnyo.
Number five,
Ekyokutaano,
each one gave him a piece of
buli
silver
omu n'amuwa
and a gold ring.
feeza era ne zaabu.
Men started giving to
Ne
him.
batandika okumuwa ebirabo.
That's number five.
Ekyakutaano,
Number six,
ekyomukaaga,
the Lord blessed the latter part of Job's life more than the first.
Mukama n'awa obulamu bwa Yobu obwo bwaddako okusinga buli obw'emabega.
Hallelujah.
Mukama yeebazibwa.
Then,
Era
look at. He also had 7 sons and 3 daughters.
era n'afuna abaana abalenzi 7 n'abawala 3.
Go to the next.
Ekiddako,
Verse 15. No way in all the land were they found women as beautiful as Job's
tewali
daughters.
wantu wonna mu kitundu ekyo we basanga abakyala balungi ng'abaana ba Yobu.
It's as if God said,
Katonda alinga yagamba,
the first time in creating them,
ekisooka mu kubatonda,
the children he had,
abaana be yalina
I will correct the errors.
nja kukutereeza ensobi.
The one that had a fat head
Eyalina omutwe omunene
and everybody was insulting.
omuntu amugamba omutwe omunene,
God came.
Katonda yajja n'akutereeza n'akutereeza.
The one whose mouth was
Yalina
not like this.
mwafu bwe guti,
God came.
Katonda n'ajja n'akutereeza n'agubumba bulungi.
The one who was as dark as charcoal.
Muddugavu ng'eryanda.
God used this
Katonda
painting
n'aleeta peegi obulaga.
looking to buy all of us.
Abantu nga banoonya okugula peegi okuva mu ggulu.
You know, at one time, we had
Langi.
people suddenly.
Abantu baali nga
There is a heavenly Saturday.
waliwo sadolini ew'omu ggulu. Katonda n'ajja n'abateekako sadolini abadde ba black.
Just peel the black.
N'ajjako kali aka black n'akaggyako.
Whoever look at Job,
Buli atulira nga abawala ba Yobu
say that's the man I
oyo gwe njagala okuwasula.
Hallelujah.
Mukama yeebazibwa.
Listen, brethren.
Wuliriza owooluganda.
There is something God has in store for you,
Waliwo Katonda ky'alina gye tuli.
and that will be
Era
released
kijja kusumululwa
based on the way you handle the people who have hurt you in the past.
abantu abakuumizza.
Some people get married
Abamu bafumbirwa.
and the marriage destroys them
Obufumbo ne buboonoona.
because
Kubanga
certainly
oluvannyuma
they have a wife.
alina omukyala
He said, "Come."
yangu
He said, "For what?"
ate nzikire ki.
Meanwhile, they have grown up knowing that
abamanyi nti
when you tell a wife,
ogamba
"Come,"
omukyala nti yangu
Yeah.
wandi mwami.
"Hey, let's go and do this."
Katugende bwe tuti
He said, "Let's vote."
katulonde.
And after time,
Oluvannyuma
each time you look at
buli b'omutunuulira
he said, "Who brought Satan?"
ani aleeta omukazi ono ani aleeta sitaani mu nnyumba yange.
Then the mouth will used to say,
Omuwaawa
"I
agambanga
have never seen this type of mouth."
sirabanga bana emisajja ng'ono
Each time I see your mouth.
bwekula.
Praise the Lord.
Mukama yeebazibwe.
Each time they look, they say,
Bwe abeetunuulira buli kaseera banna
"Donkey mouth."
oba ani aleeta endogoyi.
Then you,
Ate gwe
Before when you just got married, you were sleeping with your husband. As he was snoring at night. The first 1 week, each morning, he said the song was so wonderful. And you sang to the sun. After a few days, you are Then said, who brought a donkey? What has happened? Your attitude has become when attitude changes, when there is a change in attitude, and a person receives a wrong attitude in dealing with people, the pathway to failure begins. It's not what people do to you. God is angry towards those who do evil. To be right does not bring victory. Total victory does not just come to me because I'm right. I must get the attitude that takes me to divine victory. And what is that attitude? Listen, brethren. If Richard has hurt you, and in a meeting, we say let's pair up 2 by 2 to pray. Don't immediately leave where Richard. Look for Richard. Say, start with the mind. We flew out to the winning, they said, there is an attitude that brings divine victory. There is an attitude that brings divine victory. There is also an attitude that brings satanic defeat. You become defeated in life. My fear is that there are some people here who have embraced this attitude. They have embraced this attitude towards their marital partners. They have embraced this attitude towards their brother in the same church. They have embraced this attitude towards their neighbors. They have embraced this attitude towards their pastors. They have embraced this attitude towards their disciples. So that finally, they are putting a lot of effort. There's no victory. I don't need the judgment of my brother. What I need is the blessing of God. And the blessing of God cannot be blocked because of what we do. The blessings of God is blocked because of the way I react towards what I have done. Your action does not block me. My reaction blocks me. Your action cannot be an obstacle. It is my reaction. Listen, brethren, do not waste the pains you have gone through. Have you gone through so much pain? Have you gone through so much pain? So much hardship, so much insult, so much slander for nothing? Was God not giving you the battle of victory? God was giving you some so that you will act right. Don't come near the winning point and miss it. Forgiveness is the way of seeking faith in God. If you must not seek full victory, bless your enemies. If you must know full victory, bless your enemies. Do not be controlled by your enemies. Bless those who insult you. Let me back Job with some few verses before here. Somebody open to Matthew chapter 5. Verse 43 and 44. Pray for us. Pray, just open. I want us to pick this down. Everybody open there. Matthew. Can somebody read for us? Matthew 5, 43 and 44.
Matthew chapter 5, 40, 42, 43. You have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you.
Read the next verse.
That you may be sons of your Father in heaven.
Thank you. I want us to look at that verse. Give me some more versions. This one says, love your neighbor. You have heard that it was said, love your neighbor. But I tell you, love your enemies. And do what with them who persecute you. Pray for them. Give us another version. But just verse 44. Okay. There's another version that says, those who spitefully use you. Okay. And pray, make prayer for those who are cruel to you. Yeah. And pray for anyone who mistreats you. Let me ask everyone here, who here has ever been mistreated? If you have ever been mistreated, put that in hand. Did you pray for the person? Or today, in your heart? Which time an accident takes place? You are waiting. Yes. I say unto you, love your enemy, bless those who curse you, and do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who insult you and persecute you. Continue. Who want to read that one? There's a version that says, pray for those who spitefully, who use you. Pray for them who despitefully use you. Let me tell you how somebody can. I implore you, you are my husband. Then as you are cleaning the floor, and since you know you have no other, and they have some Indian have done to Africa. Say, you will not clean it with your arm. Come on, clean it with your arm. To despitefully use you is receiving service from you and making you appear like a slave. To despitefully use you means that when they are eating, they put your food in the same container that they put the food of a dog. The Bible says, pray for such a person. That's what victory is. Victory means you brought the food. Somebody look at it. What is this? Through it all. To be despitefully used. I made a gift to you. What the devil? You left it at church. The way to victory is to pray for those who mistreat you. That's how to react. Chapter 6, verse 28 of Luke. Brethren, what we are saying is that for many of us were mistreated. We have decided to be quiet. But that's not what the Bible says. The Bible says we start praying for them. And how do you pray? You don't tell God. God, you know. It's alright. Do what you think is right. God, you know what is right. It means to kneel down. Forgive this person. And lift this person. It means that you are able to bless the person. The person who went and spoke a lie and he was taken. If he's looking for a house, you look all over a house. You look all over and you get the house until very few of us have. That's why we have been Let's pray. Can somebody read Luke chapter 6? Verse 28. Who is that? I have to read verse 27 to the end, brother.
But you who are listening, I say, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who ill-treat you.
Thank you. You who are listening, who is listening to me now? If you are listening, put up your hand. Yes. You are listening. Don't say that Jesus was speaking to someone. He is speaking to us now. You who are listening, love your enemies. Everybody look at me. You say, love your enemies. Love your enemies. And do not hate them. Verse 28 says, bless those who curse you. The winning attitude is to pray for those who mistreat you, those who ill-treat you. The winning attitude. There is a difference between prayer and blessing. The winning attitude. Bless those who curse. If you have never been cursed, you know what I'm talking about. You bless the person. You bless the person. Somebody who cursed you and say you shall see. You will never have a job. When you have a child, the child will have more and left this person. I will left him a good job. I will bless him financially. That's the way to be. Open your Bible, 2 Samuel, chapter 16. I want you to see what a winning attitude is. 2 Samuel. That's David. cursing David. Shimei. I'm not going to hear about Shimei. Who cursed David? He called David a dog. You murderer. Chapter 16. Someone will read verse 13. No, sorry. From verse 10 up till verse 14. Read for us. Yes,
And it reads.
listen very well.
And it reads. But the king said, what do you and I have in common?
Sorry, Moses. From verse 10.
Okay. No.
Just read from verse 9.
2 Samuel chapter 16, from verse 9
Yes.
to 14.
Yeah.
And it reads, Then Abishai, son of Zeruiah, said to the king, Why should this dead dog curse my lord the king? Let me go over and cut off his head. But the king said, What do you and I have in common, you sons of Zeruiah? If he is cursing because the Lord said to him, Curse David, who can ask, Why do you do this? David then said to Abishai and all his officials, My son, who is of my own flesh, is trying to take my life. How much more then this Benjamite? Leave him alone. Let him curse, for the Lord has told him to. It may be that the Lord will see my distress and repay me with good for the cursing I'm receiving today. So David and his men continued along the road, while Shimei was going along the hillside opposite him, cursing as he went, and throwing stones at him, and showering him with darts.
Thank you. Let's go. Are we together? So this man came cursing David. Listen to the curse. Verse 8. The Lord has repaid you for all the evil, for all the blood you shed. Get out, you man of God. You scoundrel. That's verse 7. The Lord has repaid you for all the blood you shed. The Lord has handed the kingdom over to your son. You have come to real because you are a man of blood. That's the curse was given David. And David had Abishai, a loyal man. He was one of the commanders. Abishai said, How can this dead dog curse my Lord? Let me go over. And that's what we know. David said, What do you and I have in common? If he is cursing the Lord because the Lord has told him, then David told him, leave him alone. Let him curse. For the Lord has told him. Who had told him to? David was a prophet. David said, the first part, if he is cursing, because the Lord has told him, I am sure God told you. It may be that the Lord will see my distress and prepare me with good for the curse today. The Lord had told him to curse me. Why? Because the Lord wants to bless me. The Lord will see what I'm going through. The Lord will see what I'm going through. Because of the curse, the Lord will bless me. The way you react to the curse. So, this man was on the other side. While David was on the other side, and the man was cursing. Throwing stones. Throwing darts. That is what life is meant to be.
kitegeeza
We are on this other side,
tuli ku ludda luli
being insulted,
naye nga tuvumibwa
and the person cursing us
era omuntu ati
is
mutuvuma
on that side,
ali ku ludda luli
cursing us.
ye yatukolimira
And the Lord who is watching
era mukama ye alaba
is watching
ye alaba ekigenda mu
to
maaso
see how we shall
okulaba engeri
react.
kyetugenda okweyisaamu
And if we react
era
well,
bwe tweyisa obulungi
He see our distress.
ajja kubeera ng'awonna abeere ng'atuwa omukisa
May the Lord help you to understand.
mukama akuyamba obeere ng'okitegeera
You all know the situation of Joseph.
mwena mmanyi embeera yusufu
After Joseph's
yayitamu
father died,
yusufu nanawe nga amaze okufa
his brother who had ill-treated him,
abaluganda be ababakisa
sold him as a slave,
nga bamukumye ne bamutunda
came and bowed down to him,
bajja ne bamukama
and told a lie.
namulimba
When your father was dying,
tata we yali ng'afa tata we yagamba nti tusonyiwe
they said, don't be afraid.
dawudi na yusufu nagamba temutya
Joseph, you meant it for evil,
mwakikola lwa bubi
but the Lord meant it for
naye
good.
mukama yali ayagala kikola lwa bulungi
If you write this truth in your heart,
bwewandiika amazima gano mu mutima gwo
when people mean evil against you,
abantu bwe bakolako ebibi
God wants to use the evil to
ayagala
bless you.
kukosa ebibi ebyo abeere ng'akuwa omukisa
When people mean evil against you,
abantu bwe bakwogerako ebikyamu
the Lord will finally use the evil
mukama yajja kukosa ebikyamu ebyo
to bless you.
akuwa omukisa
We'll read one more verse. Then we shall-
tugenda kusomayo olunyiro lwa lumu tumalirize
The Lord Jesus,
mukama waffe yesu kristo
how did he react
yakola atya
to his own insult?
eri abamuvuma
John chapter 18.
yokaana essula ey'okumin'omunaana
When Jesus was being arrested,
yesu kristo yali ng'asibiddwa
someone read from verse, Moses read from verse 8.
ova ku lunyiro lw'omunaana
No, from verse 7 to verse 11.
ova ku lw'omusanvu paka ku lw'ekumi n'olumu
John chapter 18, from verse 7 to 11. And it reads, Again he asked them, Who is it you want? And they said, Jesus of Nazareth. I told you that I'm he. Jesus answered, If you are looking for me, then let this man go. This happened so that the words he had spoken would be fulfilled. I have not lost one of those you gave me. Then Simon Peter, who had a sword, drew it and struck the high priest's servant, cutting off his right ear. The servant's name was Malchus. Jesus commanded Peter, Put your sword away. Shall I not drink the cup the Father has given me?
Hallelujah. This is victory.
buno bwe bajja okuwanguza
This is what victory is all about.
obuwanguzi kyekino kikitegeeza
They came to arrest Jesus.
bajja okubeera nga bamukwata
Why were they arresting him?
lwaki bali bamusiba
To kill him, isn't it?
babeera bagenda mukwata bamusiba mutte
Jesus said, I'm the one.
yesu n'abagamba
But they
yenze
were still doubt.
ne bo nga bakyabuusabuusa
Why were they doubting?
lwaki babuusabuusa
How can the man we want to kill be telling us he is the one without running?
ayinza nti yeje nga n'atadduka
And Jesus asked them again,
Era yabagamba
they said, Jesus of Nazareth. He said, I have told you that I'm the
mwana
one.
yesu omunazaleesi n'abagamba yenze
If it's me you are looking, then
Wabanga
let this
yenze
one go
kati
away.
bano kabagende
So that I suffer alone.
zembere nga ndiwonzeka
How many of us would not have said,
bameka batandikanga
all of you surround
kale mwenamu
me to make sure that they don't
ate nti nno tewaba n'omwankwatako
remember I told you
jukira
before.
nabagamba
Anybody who don't have a sword should say this to the Bible. I told you for this day. Get ready to try.
mwetegeka okulwana
Jesus said,
yesu yagamba
then let this one go away.
bano kabagende
Many of us
bangi kuffe
always want to bring others in our
twagala
suffering.
okubeera nga tubaddeka mukaseera akazibu
We want to make our suffering lighter.
twagala okubeera nga petuli nga tetubonaabona nnyo
And we're telling God that no, he was not involved. It is because of him. He is the cause.
oyo yalina omusango oyo
Look at what Peter did.
laba petero kye yakola
What did Peter do?
petero yakola ki
Then Simon Peter,
awo simoni
who had a sword, he threw it.
n'akijjayo
And what did he do? He threw the ear.
yatemako okutuka omukwala
Get ready again.
era nga yeetegese okutema omuntu omulala
Really, why are we always ready with our
lwaki
swords?
tubeera nga bekaseera twetegese n'ebitala n'ebyokulwanisa
Why are we always ready with our sword? Listen to what Jesus told you. Jesus commanded Peter. Why did he command? Because Peter was resisting. The eyes of Peter had come out. He was ready to kill. So Jesus told him, Peter resisted. He said, command you, put it back. He said, command that the Peter put the sword back. Put your sword away. That's the message I want to give you. Put your sword away. Put your sword. Put your sword. Put your sword. Then he asked Peter, shall I not drink the cup my father gave? Shall I not drink the cup the father gave? Who gave him the cup? The Father. The love of the Father for the Lord Jesus made the Father to give him the cup. Cup of salt. The cup of salt. The love of your Father means that they will give you a cup of salt. Why? As he sees you are distressed, they will bless you. You need that cup to be able to have a crown. You need the crossing of Shema to be able to have a blessing. It may be over. The Lord will see what I'm going to do. Bless me. This is the way to victory. The way you react to what people take you will determine whether God will bless you. Develop the right attitude. Instead of killing all the develop the right attitude so that the Lord may see the distress, so that the pain may become the raw material to produce for you the crown. Pray for those who spitefully use you. Pray for those and bless those who curse. After Job had prayed, the Lord made him to prosper again. He blessed him. He doubled his blessings. He restored his fellowship. And he became the greatest man. That's what we're going to do. You're going to focus. Those who have used you, those who have wounded you. And because you may never have prayed for them, you may never have blessed them, you will bless them. That's the way to bless them. You receive blessing by blessing your enemies, by blessing those who curse. You receive breakthrough by deciding your attitude towards those who have wounded you will be correct. Just as God's attitude towards you who wounded him was right. For God so loved the world that he gave the best to come and die for the worst. The best came and died for the worst. That's the love of God. Let's stand up and pray. It's a very simple prayer I want to make. You are going to obey scripture. You don't have a short time. And just reflect your life. Who are those who have wounded you? Who have cursed you? Forgive them. and bless them. I pray for them. After you have prayed, let God do the other. Let's pray together.
Heal the hearts of your heart. Pray
Pray that the Lord will heal the hearts of your heart.
I
pray that God will also heal the heart of the heartless person. I want three people to pray that our attitude will change completely. Defeated attitude that holds people in our hearts. Divine, victorious attitude that pray for those who use us, who insult us, who persecute us. Three people want to pray.
Oh God, we cry out to you, oh God, that you help us to forgive all those who have wounded us. Father, I pray, oh God, with your mercy, oh God, that you forgive. Forgive even those who have been weighed down, oh God. I pray, oh God, that you touch their hearts to accept, oh God, the defeat so that they can be able to rise up. Help, oh God, and intervene, oh God, and help those, oh God, to be able to be in the position to forgive all those who wronged them. Help, oh Lord, we pray, oh God, that you give us this capacity, always, oh God, to accept the defeat, so that, oh God, we can triumph over the enemies. Do it, oh Lord, in Jesus Christ I pray. Amen.
Amen. By the mighty name of Jesus Christ, we pray for this divine victory, oh Lord. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, we pray for each of us. Lord, we pray that today will be released from all those people, oh Lord, that we've been holding on our hearts, oh Lord, and refusing to forgive them. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, not knowing that we are blocking ourselves. Lord, we pray that today we will triumph over all of them. Lord, we pray that we forgive, pray and bless, so that you will look down and see that we've forgiven, we've blessed, so that you release us to triumph. Release us to triumph as individuals. Release us to triumph as groups, as families. And release us to triumph as a church and as a ministry. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I pray, O God, that you forgive us. Where we've held on to anger, to pain, to hurt, to bitterness. Lord, forgive us, O God. And I pray, O God, that you transform us within. Help us, O God, to let go of that anger. Or let go of that anger, O God. To let go of that bitterness.
and be able to forgive, oh God, those who have hurt us, those who have despitefully used us, those who have mistreated us. Help us, oh God, to forgive and to pray for their blessing, oh God, to bless them, oh God. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Help us, oh God, to have the right attitude, the winning attitude, oh God, that forgives, that doesn't hold on to hurt and to pain, oh God. We beg you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. We are hand to the Lord. Say, Lord, I thank you. You know my life. You know all that I have gone through since I was born. I have hurt many. And I've been hurt by many. Those I know, I've repented. Those I know, I've forgiven. But today, oh Lord, I forgive all those who have hurt me and whom I held in my heart and have even forgotten. This day I release them. And this day I pray that you will bless them. They come me, I pray that you will bless them. Bless them, oh God. And release their life, oh God. All those who falsely accuse me, I pray for them. That you forgive them. And that you bless them. Where my life has been blocked, I open my heart, oh God, and I beg you, come and release my life. Come and release my prosperity again. I pray that all that I have held in captivity will release us from today, and that your blessing will come over them. Thank you, oh God. I bless your children. I bless your children. In light of your word, I pray that each of your children here, their prosperity will restore again. As you did to Job, double, oh God, the prosperity of your children. Restore the fellowship of your children. Oh, that we witness our latter ends becoming prosperous. And that we shall enter into the beauty of God's program again for our lives. Give us this winning attitude that whoever wronged us, we will forgive and bless and pray for them. That we shall not be, we will permit no one to control our lives by their actions. Because we shall always react in the right way. We pray for your protection and your blessing throughout this week. Go with us and be with us, Lord. In Jesus' name. Amen.